Hi, everybody. Okay, we are going to do what I call mining for gold. This is my June spending analysis. I haven't done one of these videos since the first time I done one of these videos back in January. Only because in January I was new to budgeting, the Dave Ramsey budget plan, and I really wanted to analyze my spending habits to sort of break them up and just really, I don't know, make myself feel some kind of way about the way I was spending and what I could do with my money if I exercised better spending habits. I felt like after I did it in January, I felt like I got it right. Like, I became a mindful spender. I was very conscious of my budget and everything was good. Recently, I had a few people ask me if I can do another spending analysis for June, and I was like, sure, why not? So I did one, but you know what? It came right on time because July, I can tell you right now, it's the end of July, and my July spending has been off the hook. So much so, I have not been able to meet some of my July financial goals, and it's just a hot mess. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing these again every month, my spending analysis. And I call them mining for gold because the bottom line is when we analyze what we spend, we can see the money that we could have saved, this riches we could have stored. So let's get into it. In June, I spent $70 on gas. That's not bad at all. And I think the reason why I spent so little on gas, because normally I spend more than that, is because I went to Oregon and for about a week. And so, of course, in that week, I wasn't spending any money. I wasn't driving my car. I spent $140 in groceries. In July, we're going to see that amount increased tremendously. And you know what? I don't even know what it increased by because I haven't even faced my July spending just yet. So yeah, but I know it's pretty bad. Um, Grub is the money that I spent on restaurants. I spent $225 in restaurants. A big portion of that is also due to the Portland, Oregon trip. I budgeted $350 for that trip. Only spent $310. So of course, while I was away on a vacation, I was going to eat out. On vacation, I splurge. I live in the moment, I would say, while still trying to stick to my budget. I have that highlighted in blue because while I did spend a lot in restaurants in Portland, in Oregon overall, there are places while I was home, like McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Uno's Pizza, things like that I did not have to do. So that's why it's highlighted in blue because I could have done better. $95 in tolls highlighted in blue because once again I picked up a bad habit of taking the tolls every day to work. With better planning and leaving my house a little earlier to get to work, that is something that was not necessary to do. $60 on an oil change, that was needed. $90 on hair. The reason why that is blue is because if I would have washed my hair myself at home, I could have saved $15 in getting my hair done. $10 in postage stamps. And that is because June is my birthday month and I sent out thank you cards. The good thing about the thank you cards is they were recycled. I went to a party before where somebody gave blank thank you cards out, and I collected the cards. People was like, oh, I collected the cards and took them home. And those are the cards that I used for my birthday thank you cards. $30 in an eye appointment, contact lenses. I think I could have saved money there simply because I had my eye appointment, my prescription changed, and the doctor told me to try them out for a few days and come back and have a follow-up appointment. Few days turned into a few weeks for me, so by the time I was able to get back to the appointment, I did not like the prescription, so I had my prescriptions changed again. They told me that, oh, the doctor finalized your prescription, therefore I had to pay a $30 re-exam fee. I should have really fought that because it wasn't fair, being that I did not have my follow-up appointment and it was a new prescription. $10 in vitamins because I have to get back to being healthy. I'm a hot mess. And the reason why I'm a hot mess is because of this. You know what? It is true. When you're eating, when you're paying less on food and you're eating on a budget per se, like spending less money, a lot of it is because you're buying cheap food. I was buying lots of pastas, making different pasta dishes. I was eating for free at work. People were bringing cupcakes, cake, donuts, bagels, and I would eat it and call it a meal. I would call it breakfast. I would call it this. I would call it that. I would call it free. And I've gained about 10 to 15 pounds since January, believe it or not. So I have to get it back together. So we are going to see an increase in my grocery bill because, yeah, yeah, some things are just non-negotiable. I don't have jeans like that where that I can just handle anything. My jeans are delicate. They burst out and break and act up. So that's what we're going to go back to. $20 sheets and hangers. Had a tenant move in and I got some new sheets for their room and some hangers. And I got a few other odds and ends that the house needed. And it was only $20 because I had some gift cards. And so the balance that I paid out of my money was $20. $55 on a mani and pedi. That was much needed. And let me tell you, I'm proud of that right there because that was in June. That was the first mani and pedi professional pedi I've gotten all year. That was my first of the year. And look at my nails. This is a result of that mani. This is nail polish, shellac gel nails, and we're hanging on. We got like nail tips right now. I'm gonna get my nails done again. And I totally just cleaned my nails in front of you. But I'm gonna get my nails done again this month. And what month is this? July? I'm gonna get them done in August because I'm about to go to Jamaica and I need my nails did. But yeah. Let me see. $20 sea lions. That's because for that exhibit I paid for myself. That's for two people. I paid for myself and my little play niece. And that was, again, in Oregon, part of that trip that I budgeted for. So that was all good. Wine Stopper, $14. When I go on vacation, I like to collect souvenirs for myself. I don't buy other people things. I've long since stopped that habit. But basically, some of the things I collect: artwork. I love original art. I collect pictures, like when you get a picture taken with you and your friends and you pay like some money for it. I do those. I do mugs. Not so much anymore because you can't have but so many mugs. It just gets tacky after a while. But normally I collect the Starbucks mugs of the different states that I go to. And magnets that I bring to work and put on my cubicle thingy. And lately I realized that I don't have any good wine stoppers. I just need some. So I decided to start getting some wine stoppers from some of the places I visit. And so that's what that is. And I'm good with that purchase. $91 Doom buggies, again for me and my little niece. And that was for two people. And it was amazing. Some money probably could have been saved there because we totally did not look for coupons or Groupons or anything like that. And we probably should have. $90 poetry event. That is in blue because originally I planned to buy me one ticket. A ticket is $15. And what happened was when I went to call to purchase my ticket, they were sold out. And then 6 tickets became available. So I snatched all 6 up with the intention of selling them to like friends or people I meet on the street or whoever may have wanted to go to the event. And this was a poetry event. It was Black Arts Movement, Nikki Giovanni, Sonia Sanchez, Haki Mahabouti, and my friend Kwame Alexander, who won the, I want to say National Book Award. Oh gosh, my mind is so going blank right now. Newbery Medal, good gracious. Yeah, so yeah, and then what happened was I never did sell them, even though people were willing to pay me for them. I end up gifting them away to my friends and stuff like that. So yeah, that was a little spur of the moment splurge right there. $260 Times Square Hotel. In July, I took my mother and my grandmother to see a Broadway play. We have front seat center. Color Purple, amazing experience. Sitting on that in the front row in the center was just totally awesome, worth it. I paid about $650 for our tickets, and my mother and grandmother said that they would pay for the hotel. But what happened was in July, I got about $2,000 that I wasn't expecting. So I was like, you know what, I got this. It's all good. I love treating them, but I am also learning the art of letting other people pay for things because I'm not always good with that. So that's a lesson I'm learning in this budget experience as well. But it's all good. We got our hotel, and the hotel was great because it was right around the corner. It was like zero point 0.0 miles away from the theater, which was great because I didn't want them to have to walk too far to get to wherever we needed to be. And $30 diet supplement. And again, that's because I have been eating for free, and free is not always good. It's always the pizza parties, different things that people provide at work. And I have been blowing up. So we're getting it back together. So $30 in diet supplements. Also, you know what? If you are a person who has your grocery bill, you find it's high, this exercise may be good for you to break that down as well, to like go into your grocery budget and really itemize what you buy. Are you buying Doritos? Are you buying processed foods? Are you buying things that aren't on sale? Are you not using coupons? And when you list and itemize those things out, you can also see where you can save in your grocery bill or any bill that you may tend to overspend on. So mine is just overall miscellaneous stuff. So at the end of the day, in the month of June, I spent $1,310 on miscellaneous. All of this stuff, not my electric bill, not the cable, not the rent or mortgage or anything like that. This is just the miscellaneous stuff. What I could have saved when I looked at it was about $176. With this savings, this is money that could go toward debt. It can go toward a financial goal, like if you wanted to buy a new refrigerator, if you had a vacation you were saving up for, if you needed new clothes. That's money that could have been spent in that area instead of frivolously up here. As for me, I'm working on paying off my mortgage. So that's $176 that could have been sent to my mortgage. And the way that breaks down is this. I said that I could have saved about $20 in tolls. Tolls cost me about $2 a day if I'm taking the tolls to and from work. So that's about $40 a month. And so, yeah, I could have saved that. I could have saved $15 on my hair if I would have washed my hair myself. And I learned that lesson really quick because guess what? Today I had a hair appointment and I washed my hair myself before going and saved money on the style. I could have saved $75 on a poetry event if I would have stuck with the original plan of just buying myself a ticket. And I could have saved about $66 in restaurants. And with that, what I did is I added up like all of the times I went to like a McDonald's, a Starbucks, a fast food joint. And that wasn't even necessary, just weakness in the moment. And that's how I came up with this $176. Okay, so that is my spending analysis for the month of June. And I'm telling you guys, July is going to be interesting, and I already know I'm gonna have to do some energy work to make myself feel lighter about it because it's a hot mess. A lot of stuff went down in July. Mining for gold, guys, and in everything you do, mind your budget, mind your spending habits, and you will find a gold mine in what you already make. Okay, talk to you guys soon. This is like my third time making this video. Hopefully it saves this time. Until the next video, peace.